Secret Santas of Reddit. What's the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals? Maybe ever? Bought someone £20 worth of chocolate. General limit is a fiver. Received a cabbage. They proceeded to ask for the cabbage back. Sure, you can have it back. Right up your butt. I did a Secret Santa with a club at my school. The budget was around $35 for my person. I went all out and basically got them a bunch of items they wanted and listed down on their paper. The person who had me gave me a takeout box filled with broken cookies. Worst part, those cookies were leftovers that she took back home from our Thanksgiving party we had a few weeks ago. That's trashy AF. I went to a high school church gift exchange, and this butthead who considered himself a poet scribbled a poem on the back of a Walgreens receipt. To add insult to injury, he wrapped it in another Walgreens receipt. Nobody realized it was a gift until the end, when one poor girl thought she got left out. Imho, she would have been better getting left out. When she opened it, the guy kept telling the whole crowd how he had been working on the poem in his head for a while, and how lucky the girl who opened it was. He made her read it to the whole room, and the cringe was tangible. He had opened a Nerf gun earlier, and would shout when people tried to steal it from him, perfectly within the rules. His dad was the preacher, so nobody felt like they could do anything. We never had another gift exchange. What a freaking dong. I found a Lego Christmas set, still in box, from the year the Gifty was born. They collected Lego, and mentioned that sometimes they just collect them in box and keep them mib. So I thought it would be a fun gift. Miraculously managed to stay under budget, except for shipping. They also managed to get me, and didn't get me anything. It would have been forgettable, except they kept bringing it up every week or so, until they finally bought me lunch by bringing in an energy drink and a bag of chips. This one made me really sad. You did something really thoughtful, and instead of admitting they blew it off, they did that. I'm sorry. At one of the schools I used to work at, it was basically tradition that you participated in Secret Santa, both staff and students. But the main thing was that this school apparently transcended the boundaries or some deep quote crap, because you could be matched with anyone. Teachers with students, students with students, students with the janitor, anything. So, for 3 years I got students I didn't even know, and got them stuff based on asking around. 1 year, I got matched with a student in one of my 11th grade classes. Score: the kid was a known huge Pokemon fan. After a week of prodding around, listening in on conversations in class and walking by during breaks, I finally heard him telling a friend that he really wanted a Ditto plushie. Boom, it was within our set budget, $30. So I got it. The kid was ecstatic. I got a bottle of liquid butt fart spray. The only acceptable response is to spray the Santa's stuff with the spray as often as possible. I have a friend who is terrible at gift giving. He is so absent-minded and last minute about things like this, and also refuses to care about materialistic things. Which good for him, but if you're participating in a SS you are supposed to be thoughtful to your giftee. It's not about you. Anyway, the first time we run SS, he gifts his giftee a full boiled egg. The worst part is he passed it to her prior to be gift exchange, so she ate it while waiting for dinner, and only found out later that was her gift. The second year he gave his giftee a book in a language she doesn't read. It was most certainly a book he plucked off his shelf. The third year, he gave her a coffee tasting experience. His friend owns a cafe. She doesn't drink coffee. This year, we'll see. We've all warned him to put effort, etc. Place where I used to work did one of those gift giving games where you either got to pick a new present or steal one from someone else. It was a hideous idea, but all the presents were just goofy little things. I had the last number, so basically my pick of any gift. Right from the early stages, I joked that I'd be taking the dog's playing poker serving tray. People kept stealing it back and forth. It became a running joke throughout the whole game. When it got to the end, I did exactly as I said and went and took the box that had the serving tray in it. That person got up and picked whatever the last remaining gift was. Seemed satisfied. Later, after they'd left the party, I went to open the box with the serving tray in it and found out they'd only given me the empty box, had hidden the tray in their coat, and taken 2 presents. Even the next workday after the party, that person was all like, hahaha, got you, you got an empty box, dumbass. That person is a ginormous butthole. The school where I teach does Secret Santa every year. I quit participating after about 5 years. For 5 years in a row, I bought thoughtful gifts for my recipient, based on what they put on their list of likes not likes. For 5 years in a row, the person who got my name totally got me nothing. I freaking hate this. It's voluntary. Why the heck participate if you're not going to participate? At my previous company I was in charge of the Secret Santa for 100 plus employees. I was given permission from the CEO and VP to buy 5 extra emergency gifts in the event someone who volunteered never provided a gift. Every year it never failed, but we always made sure the person receiving an emergency gift didn't know they were forgotten. It was a $20 Canadian budget and my recipient asked for earrings. I spent the day in my downtown area looking at shops before settling on a pair I was cut a good deal on. It cost me $19.99 before tax. I asked for a set of pens. Nothing fancy, just a set of pens I needed for school. I got a $2 Dazo turkey Christmas heart he wouldn't be caught dead in and a package of toilet paper my Secret Santa probably just straight got from her bathroom cupboard. Hey, on the bright side, it's not every day you get to literally wipe your butt with a crappy gift. When I was around age 5, our babysitter did a Secret Santa for all of the kids. I gifted my Secret Santa a Barbie doll. Mine gave me coupons for Hardee's, which is a fast food restaurant, where her mom was the manager, and not even for a free burger. It was like $1 off of a burger. At 5 years old, I was not buying my own food. I cried while watching the others play with their cool toys. This was the worst gift in my history of receiving gifts. I did Reddit Secret Santa. Bought a gift for someone. Sent it. Other person said they sent one. Never got it. Signed up for the get another gift cause I never got one group. They said they sent it. Never got it. I don't do Reddit Secret Santa anymore. In high school we did Secret Santas. One year the quirky boy in the group had me. He didn't have the gifts on hand the day we exchanged, so I was literally sitting there at lunch giftless while everyone opened theirs. He brought mine in a week later and it was basically an assortment of Christmas home decor, a Santa ornament, some weird crucifix, and I forget what else. It occurred to me years later that he probably couldn't afford an actual gift. It occurred to me years later that he probably couldn't afford an actual gift. That made me sad. My group of friends did a Secret Santa. I spent a lot of time putting together a box with lots of things you use when baking for a friend who, would you believe, loved baking. I got nipple tassels. Sounds like you got the better end of the deal. Probably over 10 years ago now, in middle school, I coordinated a Secret Santa in my friend group. So of course I went hard off and got my Secret Santa a great gift. Within the budget limit around $15 if I recall correctly. The time comes to swap gifts, and one girl announces she got everyone a small something. I can't remember exactly what, but I think it was like a small pencil and notepad. Probably about $1 each. I thought that was sweet. Turns out she had me for Secret Santa, and didn't get me anything besides what she also gave to everyone else, so essentially I got nothing. I don't actually care. I'm just floored at how clueless some people can be. Never coordinated or assess a game though. We had a gift exchange several years ago between my wife's cousins and all of their significant others. The guy I was gifting for is a lot like me and is into board games and beer among other things. I was able to find a game that normally ran for $75 plus dollars on sale for $50. $50 limit for our exchange. In addition, I made him a double growler carrier using my woodworking tools and spare lumber in my garage. So practically free aside from my time investment of about 8 hours or so. It turned out pretty nice and professional looking and I was really proud of the overall gifts. The person who was supposed to bring a gift for me ended up not showing up to the Christmas celebration and promised to send me a gift. After 5 years, I am beginning to think I won't be seeing that gift. I spent a long time thinking up something for my work Secret Santa. She was a bit odd, a bit quirky, but I knew she loved these weird doll things, so I found her one and some accessories to go with it. She gave me some paper napkin rings her son, age 4, made at school. We had a £20 budget. Girl, There better be a £19 check at the bottom of this box. Not Reddit Secret Santa, but one organizes through a Facebook group. I bought this guy a beautiful Legend of Zelda print and he bought me a box of hot chocolate K-Cups from Aldous. I don't even have a Keurig. Funnily enough, I met him recently and he told me how much he loved my present and how he had it hanging up in his room. He asked me how I knew he liked Zelda and I said I looked at his Facebook page. There was a very long pause and he said, "Oh, Dart, I didn't think to do that for you. I hope you like hot chocolate." It was pretty funny. He wasn't a bad dude, just completely clueless. Yeah, at the very least he wasn't being malicious, just absent-minded. Probably has a Keurig and thought everyone has them, lol. My ex-husband's family always pulled names. His uncle got me and decided to not buy me anything. I had to sit while everyone else opened their gifts and try not to cry. Gifted a $25 Dunkin' Donuts gift card. $25 limit on gift. Person I exchanged with got me a $20 gift card to Sonic with $7 on the card. Still use that $7 though. Giving a used gift card is low as crap. A senior level guy at my company ended up being the secret Santa for a low level employee at my job. The two of them normally wouldn't interact, but he engineered running into her at the coffee machine or whatever, had some chit chat, and found out she liked African wildlife. So he got her a little collectible figurine of a gorilla or some sort of primate. When she received it, she immediately took it the wrong way, thinking it was a comment on her Afro-Caribbean heritage appearance, and went to HR and filed a complaint. It became a whole big thing in the office, and after a couple of days of hoping it would blow over, the senior guy went to HR and said it was him, based on a conversation about wildlife. The junior person was reminded of this conversation. She realized the gift came with only good intentions. Everything blew up entirely unnecessarily, and that was that. Except the senior guy was so mortified that things were so misinterpreted that he quit shortly thereafter. I thought this was going to be a story of a senior level employee getting a crappy gift for a lower level employee, but he was so sweet and thoughtful. This ending is so much worse. Was at a work white elephant. Saw a bunch of cool gifts pop up and rotate around. Alcohol, a breakfast set of special bowls, spoons and a variety pack of cereals, etc. Someone walks up midway through and opens a half-eaten bag of chips. Like the person opened a bag of Lay's, realized they didn't have a gift, folded it shut and wrapped it in Christmas paper. The witch hunt lasted an hour with our boss chipping in $25 to the chip gift person. They took it on purpose from the one who opened it. In 5th grade my class played Santa is Mean and each person brought in one gift. For those of you who know, in Santa is Mean there is one difference. After choosing a present, people that come after you can choose to take your gift and you'll have to get another one from the pile. Long story short, one kid brought in an empty tissue box that had some scribbles on it. I got that one after my original one was taken. One time I bought a crappy gift for a secret Santa. It was a big year for Himalaya pink salt, as in I'd never heard of it until that year, but everyone seemed to talk it up. So I went to a Ross store and found a pink salt grinder for a dang good deal. Bought one for myself and one for a secret Santa. I was so excited until the dude opened my present. The look of disappointment on his face while everyone else was opening up blankets and card games and other goodies. I'm so sorry, random dude, I didn't know. I thought the salt was cool. It was a randomized secret Santa, mind you, but I once gave a bottle of wine and got back a box of tampons. I'm a guy. My former church had a women's group. We didn't do Secret Santa, but we did a $10 gift exchange where if you brought a gift you got a gift. I didn't like this system because the ages range from mid-20s all the way up the 70s, so it was hard to find something that would appeal everyone. For the Christmas party I bought this necklace and earring set. The necklace was an aqua-colored stone in a hexagon shape, small and on a 19-inch change. It had a little bit of sparkle, but it was understated and I figured both young and old would like if the earrings were post that matched the necklace. The next year I got the same set back in the original box. I'm not mad at the regift, I'm just mad that they didn't keep track of where they got it from. Maybe they figured you liked them since you picked it out. I mean, I'd probably be upset too, but we gotta work on positive thoughts. I once tried to give a really funny gift. That was kind of the idea. The dollar amount was set low, so get creative. I had the best one. All packed into little wrapped units in a big Disney Frozen gift bag. Unfortunately, the person who took it from the pile wasn't one of the usual loud funny guy. It was the quiet girl, the only woman in an office filled with men, and she was super quiet and hardworking. Didn't seem too into all the joking and goofing around most of us did. So I was pretty worried when she opened it. First thing she pulls out, winter gloves. Not bad. It's cold here. Super practical. Next item, a ski mask. Okay, kind of weird, but might wear it when it gets really cold. Next, rope. Okay, maybe it's for tying down ski equipment. Then a roll of garbage bags. This seems super weird. Finally, a toy gun. It was a freaking crime kit. Thankfully she really enjoyed it. She kept the gun to threaten us if we got out of hand around the office. Oh, there was also a gift card loaded into the gun. I liked your story a lot. It's so wholesome and funny, especially since so many of the other stories are depressing or rage-inducing. P. Every year we do Secret Santa with my so's immediate family. Usually we'll buy each other practical or consumable gifts, like wine chocolates. 2 years ago my so's aunt bought me a terrarium science kit where you have to go outside and scavenge for the bugs you add to your terrarium. I'm a late 20s female who hates bugs. When we got home I realized that the kit had been opened before and partially assembled. I'm 90% sure she took one of her, now adult, child's toys and re-gifted it to me. Things like this make you want to say WTF and just chuck it in the trash cause nobody else would want it. I received a stolen Sears gift card about 10 years ago, made for an embarrassing hassle with loss prevention at the cash register. In year 4 we had a Secret Santa with a $2 minimum, $5 max, and I got a 20C pad and paper. Dumbass didn't even take the price tag off. The entire class got cool gifts and I got a stationery. Oh, that's cold. I remember one girl in class received a packet of Milo. She cried. We did a Secret Santa type game with my work a few years ago. I forget what the game was called, but pretty much you could steal someone else's present, but each gift could only be stolen twice. One of the women, who honestly no one liked but she was good at her job, brought her husband along to our Christmas party and they each brought a gift, so they both got to play. The price of the gift was supposed to be $20. Most of had bought really cool gifts like a heated car seat cover, gift cards, travel coffee mugs, holiday decor stuff. All the stuff the employees had brought met the $20 mark, except this bee and her husband. They had got these terrible smelling $1 candles. One of the girls, who was a student and was honestly pretty broke, had bought a $25 Bluetooth speaker and ended up with a $1 candle that smelled like cough syrup. I wasn't well off at the time either, but seeing the disappointment in her face was too much for me, so I stole her candle. My boss ended up stealing the other one because all of our employees were good people, except the woman who brought a $1 candle to a $20 gift exchange. I threw that candle away before we even left the party. You are a Christmas hero. The posts on Reddit Secret Santa made me drop $100 a couple years ago, kind of expecting something similar in return. I got one of those $8 crappy fleece throw blankets that are too small to be comfortable. $50 worth of goods local to Michigan, plus shipping to Germany for a Amazon gift card worth €20. You can't buy anything there and ship it to the US for that much. I remember it being a Secret Santa for the swim team back when I was 11 or 10. Instead of making each person pick a gift one at a time, they decided it was best if everyone rushed at the table at the same time and whoever grabs what first gets that gift. Unknown to everyone else, one girl handmade an ornament for the Secret Santa and it was destroyed in the chaos of kids grabbing gifts. I remember her crying, holding her broken gift. To be honest, if the people in charge made us grab a gift one at a time, that would have never happened. I do remember getting a big tub of candy, which was awesome for me cause my parents rarely allowed me to have candy. WTF. That's not a Secret Santa. That's the beginning of the Hunger Games. Poor kid. I've only done the Secret Santas they had us do in elementary school, but the one that sticks out was in 3rd grade when I received a hairbrush set, which would have been fine, except the kid that got it for me was like, so now you can actually brush your hair. I just have unruly, fluffy hair. It made me feel like crap at the time. Not me, but this poor girl in middle school band class got a giant bag with nothing in it but one tiny clip-on earring. The teacher didn't even let her complain about it. My husband does Secret Santa at work, and this year his Santa put all joke answers for the questions. I told him he should buy one of those reversible sequin pillows with Jeff Goldblum's face revealed underneath because it cracked me up and kind of matches her answers. I mean, it's a hilarious gift, but I'm worried she may hate it. He can include the Amazon gift receipt though, so hopefully that's a consolation. In middle school, our homeroom class decided to do Secret Santa, and we each received a list of the person's likes and dislikes. I got my person a bunch of art supplies as they said they liked to draw. When the teacher gave out the presents, I received nothing. She pulled me and another girl aside at the end of class. The girl dug through her bag and gave me a tiny bag of animal bones that we had all received earlier that week, dissecting owl pellets. Okay, this one is a pretty bizarre one. I got my Secret Santa a $20 Godiva gift card and I didn't even like her. My Secret Santa got me a toy car because I like cars. Cost $4 tops. Karma got him though, because his Secret Santa got him a flask that said I got 99 problems and a beer's one while his girlfriend was sitting next to him. He made him read it out loud. She didn't laugh with us. Once did this in high school. I gave a generous present I would have loved to receive. In return I got nothing. My teacher recognized this and the next day gave me a CD from one of my favorite bands. This will always stay with me. She was a lovely person. Getting a gift card for $1 less than the agreed Secret Santa amount. Presumably the dollar-covered wrapping paper and the small Christmas card it came with. $20 minutes 30 max when I was working my high school job at McDonald's, located in a Walmart. I gave a phone case to someone who just got the new BlackBerry Storm. I got a pack of tank tops from the Walmart, itchy and a size too small. McDonald's and a Walmart. Most American place I've ever heard of. Instead of my yearly bonus, our boss enrolled everyone at the company into some kind of club that sends you jelly each month. Clark, that's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year round. My old job a couple years ago, I'd gotten really close with my freshly immigrated Chinese co-workers and they were stoked for their first Secret Santa. They got thoughtful gifts for their people. My female friend got a really nice gift. Her Santa consulted her department co-workers. Adorable cat print mittens and scarf. Male co-worker, Sin, received his gift a week late, with his name spelled as Sean, and it was a candle. Not even a nice candle. I'm not knocking candles as a gift for what it's worth. I've given them myself. Normally the standard I don't know WTF to get gift is a Tim Hortons or liquor store gift card, which is guaranteed to at least be regifted if not used. He acted really pleased, but I was so sad on his behalf. We worked in a big thrift store, 35 of us in the warehouse and then a dozen cashiers. Not a lot of mingling, so the kid who got his name didn't know him, but still. For the Reddit avatar TLA exchange, I got someone a pretty decent gift that I spent a good bit on. I ended up getting an Uncle Iroh action figure from the movie that shall not be named. Uncle Iroh action figure. Oh. From the movie that shall not be named. Oh. If you are new to the channel, you can subscribe. I publish new videos every day. Until then, check another video. Bye for now.